Hey guys, welcome back to the Long Haul Podcast. This is Season 2, Episode 5. It's me and Ernie again today, and we've got some more guests, same as last week. Aidan and Evan.
What's up, y'all?
You know what it is? We back.
Again.
Yeah. Same group as last week. We'll switch it up next week. I know you guys are probably already sick of
I
Evan
know,
and
can
Aidan.
only tolerate them for so long, right?
I would agree with that. I wouldn't spend more than one episode with me.
That's why we hang
I would
every
get-
single day together.
I would get bored of myself.
Facts. We're all bored of you already, Evan.
Thanks.
Just kidding.
Ernie.
Nah, dude, we're with each other like 90% of the day.
It
Literally.
is every
Literally,
day.
whenever we're not sleeping, we're like with each other. So
Even when we are sleeping.
Me and Aidan.
that's
don't know.
facts, actually. Yeah.
Shout out Evan's couch, dude. Animus 6235, great sleeping area.
West 167.
Those
Low-key
chairs.
vibey.
Oh my God! We should talk about the
I
letter
think
we
we
got.
need to start that
Although
too.
That's like, yeah, okay.
Actually.
No, I mean there's no proof, so we're
It
good.
doesn't, it's fine.
I'm talking about the beer wall.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
He got that.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I had a beer wall in my room, and if you guys don't know what a beer wall is, get a fucking life.
I mean, it's
But-
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So.
Don't underage drink ever under any circumstance.
No, yeah,
Never
for
do
sure.
that. Don't do
But
that.
but like I had people who would drink beer, and then they would give me the beer boxes. Yeah.
Correct.
And we would like cut them out, put it on their wall or whatever. And I guess it's in the housing policy of our dorm, mine and Kai's dorm,
Yeah.
because kind of remains. We've already talked about that
Yeah.
before, but just it's I guess in the housing policy that you can't have you can't have or display any alcoholic products at all, whether it's containers or bottles or whatever it
I
is.
believe even shirts are against the rules.
Yeah.
Are
With
they
the
really?
thret of expulsion, by the way, which is
Explosion from
drastic.
housing, which means
Yeah.
we would have to be
find
homeless.
new
But
housing.
That's
but
fine.
that's fine. I'll just sleep in my car.
Been
Yeah,
there, done
seriously,
that.
like-
Yeah.
Sleep on our couch, bro. No worries.
that's
no worries.
facts
And on
actually.
the two
Even if I
chairs.
got kicked out of Animus, I'd just crash on our couch. I don't think Ian or Alec or Robbie would care.
Yeah, no, probably not. Yeah, but so we got this letter, like this note in our room that was like, it said like, "Gentlemen,
Yeah.
due to your blatant disregard for the drinking policy," like, which I have pictures of, which I think is
Yeah,
like,
I think that's not allowed. You can't just
It's
take
illegal.
pictures of people's living
Yeah.
spaces.
that's like creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I mean,
So last episode, I was talking about how Fort Lewis is the bad liberal. This is what I'm referencing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is that.
yeah, I mean,
Precisely
like,
what I'm
like,
talking
They're,
about.
they're taking pictures of our room, which is like borderline not allowed, like literally illegal.
High key not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like basically blackmailing us with it.
Yeah, they're
Which
they're
is
gonna
like-
do random room searches and stuff. Like what?
Yeah, and then they said which I think they
They
are
can
allowed
probably
to
do that, but-
yeah.
I don't know.
So we
Some
like
bullshit.
it is some bullshit. So we like took the beer wall down and then took the note that they wrote us and framed it and hung it up. We have it. I know you guys have. Oh, I put it on the.
Correct.
It's on the wall right now.
Guys, been dudes
Yeah.
group chat.
It's so funny, and I can't wait until they do come like look in our room and see
See
note.
that? R.I.P.
Just
beer
like the
wall.
reaction to that. That would be so funny. But yeah, it's so stupid. Honestly, violation of my First
Yeah,
Amendment right.
Seriously.
Putting the L in FLC, putting the L in liberal. Fort Lewis College, baby.
I know, right?
Man.
Good place to be.
I wasn't back yet, and Ernie calls me and tells me that, and I was low-key disappointed in this school.
Yeah,
Like, come
High
on.
key, bro.
it's literally just a few boxes on a wall. Like, who
Yeah.
cares? But
Oh wow.
and also, it's no proof of like us drinking in the hall either.
Yeah, and
Wow.
the way we received like the notice was so weird.
Yeah, no, they didn't email us or anything.
It was
which is
so
like-
informal. Like
Yeah.
it was a handwritten note.
Yeah.
Zodiac Killer vibes.
Yeah,
Seriously.
actually. Ted Cruz is Zodiac Killer.
Dude, Ted Cruz
We've
was
talked
in
about this
San
on the
Francisco in
podcast.
1969. Good
Facts.
ass time to be in San Francisco.
No, he was like 8 years old in Montreal, Canada.
He literally wasn't even alive when the Zodiac Killer was killing people.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
he was like a super young kid.
Not even alive.
BuzzFeed Unsolved. Shout out.
Shout out.
Ryan.
Did they do Zodiac Killer?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Ryan
Oh, I
Shane.
haven't even seen that one, but
My dad actually lived in Marin and San Francisco, basically around where the killings were happening at the time of the killings.
So your dad is the Zodiac Killer.
Anyways,
anyways, moving on from
next
that.
topic.
CU Boulder.
Oh yeah, you guys went to CU
So
Boulder, didn't you?
last semester, in fall semester of 2021, me and Aidan took a very spontaneous. It wasn't that spontaneous actually.
That's one of the only ones that hasn't been spontaneous.
No, it was spontaneous for me.
For those that don't know, Evan and I, really all of the boys here, we all do really spontaneous.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how it goes.
We never have a plan for anything.
No, and then it always goes
and it just works
to
out.
plan. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really great, honestly.
So-
it's always like a dope time.
No, facts. It literally, I haven't had a bad time. Ever.
Yeah, like most planned trip probably was that sand dunes
Yeah, correct.
because like
That was
there were
fun.
so many people there.
And that was like what, like 3 days in advance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was
anyways,
like a week. We knew about it for over a week.
so Aiden had previous. So to give some context, me and Aiden met through a group chat before school started,
Facts.
and we're
Before-
friends. And then we went and got breakfast before a little backpacking trip before school started, and then didn't really hang out after that for a few months. And then for in October, so after we had been in school for a month, we started chilling a little bit more. And Aiden planned a road trip to Boulder with 4 different people, and then they all got COVID.
Everybody got COVID.
Everyone
all
got
of my
COVID.
friends got COVID,
Oh.
which I didn't have. I got COVID back in July. I got the Delta variant and was fine. So
I've had COVID like 3 times, so
let's go.
Yeah,
dude.
and you're chilling. COVID's overrated.
That's
Okay,
facts.
but
It's not
he
even
hasn't-
real,
He's
honestly.
never
Just
tested
kidding.
positive, so technically he's
Actually, yeah, I haven't tested positive once, but I've lost my sense of taste and smell the first time. I made out with my girlfriend who tested positive. Shout out Sophia Momo. And and I don't know. I just felt the same for the last one, so that one might have not been it. And you said it probably wasn't COVID, but I'm still gonna say 3 times because that sounds cooler.
Sure.
sounds
I mean,
cooler. That's
yeah,
the word I would use.
Yeah.
So me and Aiden leave for Boulder, and you were supposed to leave at like 2 p.m. Get there at like 8.
8.
We got there at like
10.
11,
No, 10.
10. It wasn't that bad.
We
I
met
guess.
our boy TJ Hill. Well, my boy TJ Hill and mine now Evan's boy, who TJ and I went to high school and actually middle school together in Nashville. TJ now goes to DU, and a little bit about TJ. Maybe the funniest human being, literal meme. Evan thought he was like a football player.
So
like,
so Aiden calls
Good-
TJ when
good
we're
dude.
like 30 minutes away from Denver, and they're on the phone talking. So I don't know this kid. I have no idea like what he looks like. Aiden hangs up and I go, "Hey yo, is this kid black?" And Aiden just like starts dying laughing.
TJ is about 5'7", 120. He skateboards and he skimboards and he surfboards.
But for context,
All
I
the
feel
boards.
like I gotta validate myself here. TJ's dad was in a black fraternity in
Facts.
college,
At the University of Miami in the 80s.
so
That's awesome.
Good time to be there, too.
Yeah, honestly.
Great time to be there.
But
That's
anyways, we arrived at CU Boulder. This is on during the weekend of Halloween, by the way,
Friday night.
Friday
I
night.
mean,
So
obviously a big party weekend.
Facts.
One of the
biggest of the year.
So we met these girls after our festivities that night who were from Santa Barbara that were in Boulder.
See, I mean,
Crazy.
Yeah,
CU's
people
a
just
place
literally
to go
to
for
Boulder.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how it
obviously.
is.
So they chose CU Boulder over UC SB.
Yeah.
Cars
That's crazy.
being lit
Yeah.
on fire and.
Oh,
that.
did that
Pearl Street-
happened over?
was that on Friday or Saturday?
That was Friday at Pearl Street, so Boulder has a few different blocks. Obviously, you have most of the college. Then you have the Hill as sort
Which
of
is that's the
Greek-
Greek hill.
Yeah.
center of Greek life at
Yeah.
Boulder. Then you have Pearl Street, which is kind of like Western Bourbon Street after going to both, which we'll get into.
For those
Which
of you who
we'll get
don't,
into
for
later,
those
yeah.
who don't know, it's like the party street in every college town. It's like downtown. People just be walking, having fun.
The energy that I felt there that night. So we were walking down Pearl Street. There was a big block party, and this is probably at about 12.
I would say about midnight. Yeah, that
12 or
sounds
so.
correct.
We were looking up, and people were sitting on the roofs and whatnot.
I don't know
legs
how they
dangling
got.
down.
I have a video of this on my phone that I wish I could show y'all, but there's literally just people. It's this packed, like
2,000 people.
wall to wall, packed Pearl Street, and then there's just people are just lined on the rooftops, like shoulder to shoulder, the
Yeah.
entire length of the street.
You know that the party's
That's-
good when the National Guard shows up.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
National
seriously.
Guard came and Aiden wanted a burrito.
No, actually, TJ wanted.
TJ wanted a burrito.
TJ wanted a quesadilla. So
And
TJ barged into like a taco shop.
And was
Basically,
like,
no.
quesadilla.
What TJ
Oh.
did. So the
shops,
National Guard were attempting to close off Pearl Street, and at this point, we had already like walked the entirety of Pearl Street and like gotten off of it. So TJ, being the absolute legend that he is, goes up to the National Guard and goes, "Hey yo, I'm hungry. There's a taco joint just right there. Can I please go get a taco?" And they're like, eh. She's like, I'm like hungry. Can I
He
please
phrased
just...
it very differently as well.
Yeah.
a little more disrespectful. Which
Disrespectful and a lot more, for lack of a better term, African American.
He was just being. He was just,
Yeah, that's not the way to go with the
Yeah.
National Guard, but all right.
I said a lack of a better term. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
Informal.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, so he gets his quesadilla past the National Guard. Funny, I mean, probably the funniest shit of that night. Besides, so a little backstory. So we're driving up there, and we have absolutely no idea how we're gonna, spend the night.
We have no plan at all.
At all.
We have nowhere to stay.
Yeah, I mean,
Our plan was to dorm crash or sleep in the car.
Which my prom date, Ava Haygood. I love
Shout
Ava
out,
Haygood.
shout out Ava Haygood's dad.
Shout
Greg Haygood.
Greg Haygood.
Greg
Shout out
Haygood,
Greg
that's
and
his
Barbara
name.
Haygood.
Follow him on Instagram, whatever it is. Probably not has an Instagram.
Wonderful
I don't
financial
have it.
advisor from Nashville, Tennessee. Great people. They actually bought us a hotel.
Did
For-
they really?
for
That's
2
so
nights.
cool.
For
They bought
2
you a
nights.
hotel
College
in
in.
CU Boulder?
Again,
That
that's
is
no
so nice.
way.
On
dude.
Halloween?
That's
right
insane.
next to some UCSB sorority chicks. So
So ahead.
W. W.
So the Pearl Street night was crazy, and unfortunately, it ended a little bit early because of the National Guard making a unprecedented appearance.
Correct.
So that was kind of a shame.
That's how you know it's late, though.
It was. So then
So sick, dude.
Saturday comes around. Saturday morning comes around. We grab breakfast from Chick-fil-A.
An eventful Chick-fil-A
I'm
run.
not going to tell the entirety of what happened at the Chick-fil-A run, but it was.
I'll tell some of it.
You can tell your part. I'm gonna.
Okay. Refrain. Reasonable. Let's say Evan wasn't feeling the greatest.
I want to know what happened. I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
So
I'll tell it. So
Evan was feeling a little bit sick that morning. We thought
As,
that he
as
actually,
people do sometimes.
we actually
after.
thought that
Had
he
a
had
slight cold.
the
allergies,
coronavirus.
allergies.
Yeah, true. And just wasn't feeling that good. And a hot and spicy sandwich from Chick-fil-A will mess you up if you don't eat it properly.
I didn't even eat a hot and spicy sandwich. I ate a fry and took a sip of Powerade.
And
Ugh.
the rest is history. Yeah,
You can infer what happens next.
correct.
Yeah. Yikes.
Good
unfortunately.
spot to be.
It was
Just
a
kidding.
great spot to be.
Yeah. So Boulder was lit.
We got to
Kind
we got
of.
to tell about Saturday still, because Saturday was arguably crazier than Friday.
we can sum this up in
Crazier?
a matter of 2 minutes.
I
So
would say
say
quesadilla
4.
and
Okay.
National Guard. All right, this should be good.
So basically, we're at our hotel.
And Saturday was crazier.
Yeah.
Than
So
the National Guard.
We're at
No,
our
Saturday was
hotel.
unbelievable.
We're chilling with Ava because her dad bought us the hotel, so we were just hanging out with Ava.
Yeah.
We're just walking around Boulder, and Aidan sees this dude that goes to Fort Lewis, that transferred to Fort Lewis, that went to Boulder as an underclassman.
And he was in my Spanish class the first semester
that
as
is
well.
so weird.
That's crazy.
Zach, if you're listening to this, I love you. I haven't seen you in a few months. I'm pretty sad about it. We should hang sometime, maybe fly fish, maybe go backpacking.
So we walk
Absolutely.
past the house that
Shout out
Zach
Zach.
used to live
Shout out
in Boulder. And he's like, hey, yo, what's up? And then Aidan was like, hey, yo, Zach, is that you? And Zach was like, hey, no way, you're in my Spanish class. Mad funny.
Oh,
And he's like, hey, yo, we're having a little house party tonight. Do you guys want to come chill? And so
Of
when
course.
we were like, of course we want to chill. So we get that we go to the backyard of Zach's old home. And there's maybe just 10 boys there. So me and Aidan are just dapping them all up, introducing ourselves. We start playing Pong. And this is at 10 p.m.?
This is about 9:45.
9:45, yeah, I would say around that time. So within the next 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours.
No, it was 45 minutes to an hour and 15.
Okay, valid.
It's pretty
Me and-
specific, but
Yeah,
me and-
very
we don't need
specific.
that. But
me,
okay.
me and Aidan didn't lose a Pong game for that entirety amount of time. That party went from 10 people to 200 at least.
No
Until
way.
the officials came and stopped the party from happening, which we promptly left and went to another one.
And
Great.
do you want
Please
to tell
tell it goes.
Do you want to tell what happened at that party?
I would love to. So, Evan and I typically find good times kind of wherever we go. I think that can be said for the entire, friend group of the boys.
That's facts.
Yeah, I mean, just spontaneous fun.
Gotta seek it
So
out.
we're walking around and we're at this party like, oh, cool, this is good time, having a fun time, go inside the house for a little bit, go outside. All of a sudden we hear these loud bangs, right?
We thought they were firecrackers.
We were like, oh, dude, firecrackers, fun. And we see about
Oh God.
8 cop cars pull up.
And so for context, this house is on the corner. So all the cop cars pull up and block off the entire corner so no cars can enter or leave the corner of this street.
And, we didn't exactly have the greatest understanding of the situation at that current time. And
Just a lot going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure out what was happening.
We saw cops, so we hopped the fence and left.
Yeah, so I got about 4 Snapchats leaving that fence. Good time, good people. We actually got picked up and then went to someone's apartment.
We did. They were like, "Hey, there's a shooting. Are you guys okay?" And
There
we were
was a
like,
shooting.
Who's your buddy
shooter?
Harrison?
Harrison
Shout out Harrison.
Schaefer. I don't know if you'll hear this. I don't know why you wouldn't hear this. Harrison Schaefer, I love you, dude. You're literally one of the biggest
listen
boys.
to the podcast.
Yeah, literally. Harrison.
All the boys need to listen
Shout
to
out
the podcast.
Teak in Boulder. Shout out TKE in Boulder. Shout out Harrison Schaefer. Anyways, Harrison picks us up from this party. We don't know what's going on. There's an active shooting on campus that we just witnessed. And, we're kind of just making the best of whatever it is. And we actually get driven home to our hotel, and we rest and wake up feeling good, ready to pursue whatever that day had brought us.
And then,
just knowing that we had escaped with our lives.
seize
that
the
day.
day.
And then so Sunday in Boulder, Sunday was the day of Halloween. Nothing's going on because it's
Yeah.
illegal to host parties because of kids trick or treating, which I think is a very valid rule.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
Sure.
get that.
I don't want
You
if
don't
I
wanna
was
ruin
a
those kids.
exactly if I was a parent, I would not want parties happening in the college town on Halloween.
Yeah.
Like that's just dangerous and not good.
Yeah.
So we had a blast Friday and Saturday, and then promptly left Sunday.
Well,
Sunday
actually,
morning.
we left Monday.
Did we?
Yeah, the reason why. So Sunday night, we actually met up with one of my friends from Salida, Colorado, who's also named Kai.
How
That's
many
crazy.
Kais do you
The
know?
We know so many
three
Kais.
bro.
I know
so
I know
weird.
2 more that are in one of my classes.
Facts.
2 Kais in one of my
Facts.
classes.
So we met up with Kai at
That's
this
so weird.
super lit fire party where there were about 15 people. And we were talking to some people, we were there and we were in the best possible mindset we could ever be and just listening to people's life stories. And we actually ended up driving up to Fort Collins that night, where we met one of Ian Van Horn. Shout out Ian Van Horn. One of his friends,
Try
Zach.
again. Check out last episode.
Literally. We met Zach, who offered us, I think we got McDonald's together, which
That's pretty
We
standard.
went,
for
we
us,
went through the
I
drive-through
assume.
backwards.
we went through the drive-through backwards. I said, Evan.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Evan goes, you should go through backwards. I said, what? I go, okay, bet. So we proceeded to drive through the backwards at,
Drive through the
at
backwards.
1 a.m.
go through the drive-through
Oh
backwards
yeah,
at 1:30
McDonald's
a.m.
are like 24 hours in real places.
Correct, in Fort Collins. Fort Collins is one of the worst cities
Oh
in
yeah.
Colorado.
No,
Yeah.
Fort Collins is like
Literally.
sucks.
top 5
Hella
worst
mid,
cities.
bruh.
Bottom 5. Bottom
Literally.
5 cities.
Like, it's like CU's younger brother.
Shittiest Salt Lake
No.
I've ever been to.
Shall we move on to the Mardi Gras story, Aiden?
Okay,
Shout out Salt Lake City. By the
We-
way.
shout out Salt Lake City.
Yeah,
Salt Lake
we,
City's
will,
great.
we will get into that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, don't take too long on the Mardi Gras. 'cause-
No,
We'll
we
try.
won't.
I'm sorry, I'm
We
taking my
won't.
time
No,
here.
Oh no, you're good.
Here, okay. This is
Interesting stuff.
I
Like,
will
we
sum
all
this.
appreciate
We'll sum
it.
this up in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Not 10,
Well,
Aiden.
Yeah, like
8.
10 is good.
3 Aiden standard time, which is another
10,
conversation.
10
Which is like
minutes.
30 minutes.
So, we were chilling in somebody's dorm the week of Mardi Gras. I believe this was on Tuesday, and we had a long weekend. So we had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off.
And for context, we got a snow day on Wednesday because it dumped like a foot of snow in town. So they were like, don't even worry about going to class. So we only had class on Thursday.
Which
Which is awesome.
who's gonna
I
go to
don't-
class on
yeah.
Thursday?
And we had Friday off anyway. I don't think anyone was gonna go to class.
Yeah, I don't think
Correct.
anybody went to
Because
class.
I didn't go on.
Neither did I.
Let's fucking
That's
go.
what I'm talking about, dude. Dude, shout out attendance in college. Not even
Shout out that no one
Non-existent.
even cares at this
Facts.
school.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I love my teachers here so much. So we're
Shout
chilling in this dorm, and our friends Luke and Aaron, new characters of the story. They're Ian's friends. We started discussing going to Mardi Gras, and Luke Weber, whose idea this originally was, he's from Dallas. He woke up at 6:30 a.m. Like, hey, we're gonna drive to Dallas and stay the night there. Then go to Mardi Gras in New Orleans that next day.
Me and Aiden just gave each other the look.
And we either said, dog, bet. And then our friend Bo was also there. And we ended up, discussing with Bo and Evan. We were just talking about how, we're going to leave Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. So we ended up waking up at 7 a.m. that Wednesday. We found our friends Kate and Frankie, who we don't really hang out with that much. I don't know why. I love them.
Yeah,
I wish
they're
they
both
hung out-
dope people.
No, they're like sick as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
like awesome people.
Yeah.
So we ended up picking them up somewhere along the way. Frankie, I believe, at about 10:30 that night, and then we picked up Caden, I want to say at about 1 a.m. I was in Cooper Hall, which is another dorm on campus, one of the better ones, and on
West Hall
West
takes
Hall.
the dub.
Yeah.
West Animus Bader Cooper S tier dorms. So we're
F tier
Escalante and Camper L's.
Yeah,
dorms.
facts.
Massive L's.
Crofton's
Same with
mid.
Crofton,
No,
yeah, Crofton's
Crofton's mid. Anyways, so we ended up grabbing them.
They're all mid, but like.
And we have absolutely no idea what we're doing. We're just gonna, you know what? We're gonna go to New Orleans. You know, we're just gonna drive. I have a car that gets 35 miles to the gallon.
Our plan was basically just drive east.
And so we ended up, you know, we're like, we should go to New Orleans that morning. And then we're like, you know what? We're going to Nashville, Tennessee.
So-
I'm from Nashville, so we stayed at my house.
Shout out
we had a
Nashville,
place to
Tennessee.
stay in Nashville too. It's kind of why I was like, hey, we should just pull up to your house in Nashville and
Yeah.
like stay the night, then dip to Mardi Gras the next day or the day after. No big deal.
Which we did. So we drove 24 and a half hours from
Straight.
Durango. Straight, correct. Just
No.
trading off shifts.
All right.
We stopped at a Waffle House for about an hour in Morrilton, Arkansas.
Gotta stop
And just
at Waffle House, man.
Discussed the true the true Southern experience, which is, and I quote from the worker at Waffle House, Jeremy, getting drunk as a skunk and coming into Waffle House at 3:30 a.m. on a Thursday night.
Shout out Jeremy.
Shout out Jeremy. Shout out that Morrilton, Arkansas Waffle House.
Yeah.
So anyways, we get to Nashville at about 10 a.m. after driving, leaving at about 8:30 a.m.
10 a.m.
Mountain Time. And so we stay the night at Nashville, you know, just kind of recoup. I get, you know, get to show them around my own town, my own stomping grounds. And then that next day,
Ate the best chicken of our lives that day.
Hattie
as
B's
well.
hot chicken.
Oh my goodness.
Hattie B's hot chicken.
We got to
Y'all
go to
are ever in
Nashville. I
Nashville?
got to go to
Yeah,
Nashville.
no.
Yeah.
like,
Go to
fair.
Hattie
worth
B's
it.
chicken in
I'll
Nashville.
take
You've
on
been,
Nashville.
you've been to
Yeah,
Nashville?
I've been to Nashville.
When?
Wait, really?
My family in Tennessee.
You have
Where in
family
Tennessee?
Oh, yeah. When you
Tazewell.
came back racist.
No
after your-
way.
Yeah.
Kai,
That's like Northeast
Kai-
Tennessee.
Shut up.
Kai had
Don't
a
say that.
Kai had a like month and a half long
What?
southern Kai had like a month and a half long southern like tour, Southern American tour, and came
Yeah.
back as racist as I've ever seen him. It was like ironically racist, so it's funny, but like
You can't say
yes,
that.
I can, dude. It's fine. It doesn't even matter.
Oh God.
All right,
no,
con-
it was
continue on, Aidan.
It was hilarious, but
I'll try to sum this up so we don't take
We have till 27 minutes.
no.
dude, it's a 45-minute long podcast.
We're
You're
fine.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so we're in Nashville. You know, we get some cool thrift shop stuff, some Mardi Gras fits.
Got a thrift.
Correct. Nashville has some great.
I
thrifting
bought
stuff.
a blue sweater vest.
He brought. This is Evan's fit for Mardi Gras. Blue
Oh,
sweater.
dude, I
vest.
saw it. I saw it like the Instagram.
Blue sweater vest, a long sleeve white T-shirt under the blue sweater vest, and gray sweatpants.
That is the most
That
fire
fit is
thing.
fire.
Yeah.
It literally. I was like, Evan, if you don't find a 33-year-old business woman,
To make
And
sweet, sweet love to you
that's-
tonight.
There's
what
something
do you
wrong.
do? Correct. So we rest up in Nashville for a day, eat some good food. We walk downtown after getting Hattie B's, and we eat Martin's Barbecue, which one of those barbecue joints in Tennessee. I think it's ranked number 2 besides one in Memphis that I'm blanking on. But you know, so I'm in there. I think it's you, Bo, and I.
Yes, it was us two in there because Caden and Frankie went to the Capitol, I believe.
They actually went to the Music Museum.
Facts, and then the Capitol.
Correct. So Bo and I are, you know, Evan's playing ping pong. Evan's dominated ping pong per usual, as we always are. And Bo and I, we see this picture behind us. We're like, that'd be a fun thing to have. So
Hit a devious lick.
Bo hit but the most devious.
A full picture, wasn't it?
It was a full
Yeah.
picture that, you know, was finished and, you know, borrowed for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
And we
You
ended up.
guys still have it, don't you?
I have it in my car right now.
Still being borrowed.
Still being borrowed.
We'll bring it back eventually.
Actually, I don't have it in my car. It'll be borrowed. You know, it'll be returned at some point. So
Nah.
throughout the course of this journey, we use this pitcher to fill it up with as many
Water.
different beverages
With
as
water.
we could. Yeah. Well, just as many different things as we could find. So I think that the first time it was coffee, and then I believe it revolved.
Yes,
to,
we went to a car dealership and filled the entire pitcher up with black coffee.
and then drank most of it. Anyways, so we ended up leaving.
fire,
we ended up
honestly.
leaving later that day, and you know we stop in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, at Frankie's sister's place
By
because
the
she
way,
goes to University of Alabama.
Shout out Tuscaloosa. One of the
Tuscaloosa's a cool place.
yeah, the University of Alabama campus is mad cool.
Yeah,
like
dude, I've always wanted to go.
Just don't join
Yeah.
SAE at U of A, bruh.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Kappa Sig. Rush Kappa Sig.
Kappa Sig.
Kappa
College.
Sig.
Do they
Rush Sig.
have
None
one?
of zeal.
Do they have one now? Probably.
Yeah.
K-Sig's is the largest fraternity in the
K-Sig's
country.
everywhere.
Largest fraternity in the
But
world, except for
there's
USF. For some reason.
Every single hall and building on the University of Alabama campus is
Beautiful.
insanely beautiful.
Mm.
It's like if you took. I'm not gonna say that.
So we stop in T-Town for like an hour, you know, talk to some sorority girls. It was fun. Shout out Kappa Delta. Or
Always,
no,
always a fun time.
actually no. They were in Theta, which is Kappa Alpha Theta, down at University of Alabama.
Shout out.
Then we proceed to drive down to New Orleans, where, we were trying to figure out where we're going to stay because none of us are over 21
or have money.
Yeah.
Correct. So you're legally
honestly.
required to be 21 to buy a hotel in New Orleans, and someone was able to present the fact that they were 22 years old, and we ended up purchasing a hotel, and we ended up staying the night in maybe the worst hotel I've ever been to in my entire life.
So we get to this. We check into the hotel at what, 2 a.m.
2:30 a.m.
2:30 a.m. Well, first our key card to our door doesn't even work.
Monte Carlo
Oh,
Hotel.
my God.
Shout out Monte.
So the key card they gave us doesn't work. So Aidan goes and gets a different key card. So that gets us into the room finally. So we get into the room. The first thing we see is just a big cockroach right.
Oh, that's too bad.
And then this whole place is like
Monty the cockroach.
Imagine the most run-down apartment you've ever seen. Multiply it by like 5.
That's horrible.
Make sure the bath,
That's
like
so
how
bad.
there's the white tubs in the bathroom.
Oh
There's
my
just
God.
like chunks
Yellow.
of the tile like taken off.
Make sure that white tub is yellow.
literally
Literally almost brown.
exactly precisely.
Yeah.
Like black specks all over it
Like
too.
so nasty
hood
that
of New Orleans,
so
man.
nasty that I didn't want to sit on the toilet to like take a poop.
We slept in the same. So Ev and I slept in the same bed. Whatever.
like boys do.
On top of the sheets.
I slept in my sleeping bag on top of the bed.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's probably the way
That's
to
probably
go.
the good.
I was not
You
trying to
don't
get
want
bed bugs.
Yeah, bed
Yeah.
bugs. No
Literally.
joke, man.
up until that point.
Or
the-
like splooge that's in there.
yeah, not.
That seems like a
not
prostitution
good.
meetup spot.
It is. It totally is.
But it was $30 a night for 5 people.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
It was good.
Totally
It was,
worth it. Totally worth the many
It
diseases
was.
you can get
I
from
mean,
that.
$33 get you
I
maybe an
did-
STD.
How many needles did we see in the parking lot? Enough.
We saw 3. I counted 3
Jesus
needles. Yeah, dude. So, anyways, we get there that night, and we're like, we're just gonna go down to Bourbon Street. Why not? I think it's a Friday night at this point. So I'm driving Louis Armstrong, and we're just driving downtown. I have never seen a place like this in this country.
So keep
ever.
in mind, Bourbon Street's crazy. Bourbon Street at 4 a.m., completely different beast.
Bourbon Street, you basically have the crackiest of crackheads out, and people are walking around having a fun time, kind of dancing. But just overall driving downtown in New Orleans, super cool architecture. I would live there for like a year and then probably like move.
I would hate the summers there.
Yeah, the
It
summers
would probably suck.
But
Yeah.
also, I'm from
Yeah.
Nashville, where we already have hella humidity and it's already super hot. But now, you just have daiquiris, so it's like, it's like better. So anyways, we were just walking downtown. We're like, this is gonna be awesome tomorrow. And
We see a big fight break out on Bourbon Street. We're like, wow, this
At 4 a.m. Nice.
Dorothy, we're not in Durango
we
anymore.
Yeah,
actually saw
seriously.
somebody that we don't know the status of how they were, but they were on the ground
Lying face down.
with their eyes open. It was a scene. I've never seen anything like
there's
that.
definitely some drug usage in that.
Probably.
Might have been alcohol poisoning. Might be dead.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Well,
It wasn't good.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
Anyways, Saturday in New Orleans, we wake up. We go to bed at 6 a.m. We wake up
at 9.
Wake up at 9. We went to a park. Got some.
Went to Café
beignets.
Du Monde.
Yeah, Café
Yeah.
Du Monde. Great
Shout
place.
Shout out. One of the best cups of coffee I've had in my entire life.
One of the best mochas ever.
So
Okay.
good.
Beignets. I think they were $5 for 3
Oh
of
my
them.
goodness.
Oh,
It's
beignets are so
insane.
good.
We all need to go to Mardi Gras like next year.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I'll fly to Albuquerque and come.
I will drive.
We,
you.
uh,
I will drive.
okay,
you. Yeah,
bet.
We
totally,
chilled
yeah.
in this.
Pick
We
you
chilled
up,
in this park for a while. After that, we went to downtown NOLA.
That long haul video would be insane.
I
would
know.
be crazy.
It will be
It'll
insane.
It will be
Yeah.
so good.
We got
It
some
will.
po' boys. Aiden, you want to describe what a po' boy is to our listening
I will
audience?
up until this point, because at this point we've gone to Café Du Monde and we've walked around a vast majority of New Orleans. We spent the day with my dear friend Maddie Wider. I love you, Maddie, so much. Maddie's one of my best friends from high school.
Take him back. Wait, what?
What? No, who said that? At Tulane University, great college
Oh, dude.
campus.
I
One
love
of the
it. I love
coolest
Tulane
colleges
so
that
much.
I've seen, dude.
Yeah.
This the architecture for the college houses in Tulane is absolutely bonkers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Facts. It's just a great little place. Actually, our friend Mark Gigliotti, who shout out, he's actually starting a Kappa Sigma chapter down at Tulane.
Is he actually?
Oh, that's
Currently,
cool.
that's insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He's leaving Thursday, I believe, to go to New Orleans.
That's awesome.
But anyways, yeah, we're just chilling there, kind of catching up. I haven't seen Maddie in a few months, I believe, since at least November. And it was nice to catch up. But then we decided, what, let's take this show on the road, go downtown, Then we eat some po' boys from Killer Po' Boys. Great little spot. That is the best sandwich I've ever had in my entire life, and probably will have in my entire life.
I don't think you can top that.
$15.
It was insane. So I got the shrimp po' boy, which was essentially just shrimp and coleslaw smacked on the best bread I've ever tasted in my entire life, and just it was the perfect like spiciness to flavor ratio on the shrimp. Like you could not have done it better.
No,
I
believe
fresh seafood probably hits so different.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like, it's so much better.
It's
that Louisiana
unbelievable.
seafood's got to be insane.
It's unbelievable.
Like, you ever had like seafood boil down there? God, so good.
I want to do that, but we unfortunately didn't have time.
Also money
But
for that.
shall
Also
we
money.
shall we
Yeah.
shall we
It's
skip
not
to
cheap.
Saturday night, Aidan?
So this is where it's going to get a little interesting. So
It's
already
just
interesting.
a little bit, yeah.
Bourbon Street at 19 years old with with some of your best friends. You know what I'm saying? You're walking downtown. You're seeing all of these people, and for the most part, so I have friends that go to SEC schools. Kind of those like big Southern schools,
Yeah.
and they all go down there for formals. And you see some of that happen, and you kind of feel out of place. But you're like, what? These people are cool. We're being thrown footballs, being thrown beads, walking down these ancient feeling streets. Just European style homes that are being used as daiquiri houses. And I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life.
I haven't either.
And it was
just like everyone is having the most fun of the last year at the same time. Like there's not one person on Bourbon Street who's like, I want to be here.
It honestly,
like you go to some college parties and there's some bums there who are like, just kind of bring the mood. No. Everyone on Bourbon Street wants to be on Bourbon Street and is having a blast while doing it.
Bourbon Street seems like a place where therapy does exist in a weird way, where you're going out with your friends, everybody's out with their group, talking to other groups, having a good time.
Yeah,
and it's like truly it's just a beautiful
it's like
moment.
such a surreal experience. That's
It
so cool.
was
That
unbelievable,
seems
dude.
very, very cool.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
So then, what happens next, Aidan Call?
I don't even know. Okay,
So I can.
well, we got it. So we're
the memory is fading a little bit on that part.
It's not actually. Still standing strong. We're walking down Bourbon Street. I see my friend from high school down there randomly too. My phone dies. We're having a good time. We walked into this bar. They were just playing live music though. So we walked in for the music and we're listening to some of the best live music I've heard. The guitar was unbelievable.
The guitarist in that bar was insanely good. I mean, we didn't get any drinks. Obviously, we're all underage, but it was just a blast to experience that in the moment. Everyone else in there was just doing the same thing. It was just it was mad cool to see everyone just locked in on this spectacle that was happening live. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life besides maybe the championship game for the NCAA tournament in 2017. No one's on their phone. Everyone is just absolutely dialed into what's going on in front of them and
having
music.
a great time, having the best time of their lives.
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty incredible.
From this point, we go back to Tulane because we're like, what? Let's drive back to Tulane. We're fine. We're gonna have more fun at Tulane. Go see my friend Maddie. So there is a social club for people that are over 18 called the Boot, which is sort of like a Tulane staple, and we go there and we're having a good time. We go and dance to some music. And
also a little note about the Boot. So they do ID you to get in. You get to be 18,
Yeah.
but Bo didn't have his wallet on him, and so Bo just used my ID and then passed it back to me.
yeah,
Which was
How did that even work?
it's the Boot.
I don't know.
Tulane.
Call
Shout out the Boot.
college club / bars. I think is the correct answer to
Correct.
your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't care at all.
Literally.
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, I can't really speak on too much of the rest. All I can say is that I fell asleep, you fell asleep, Bo fell asleep, and then we all gave this kid a ride home who was on something.
That's
And-
for sure.
Mystery
Yeah.
substance.
And it's that will remain in my memories for the rest of my entire life.
Core memory.
The latter part of that evening was absolutely insane. I don't think I'll ever.
I'll never
Also,
match,
the
I'll match
people
that
at
next year.
Tulane are like incredibly nice.
Oh, yeah,
Good
for
people,
sure. Yeah.
Good people.
Minus the one kid we gave a ride to. We'll
Facts.
discount him. But I
Yeah.
cannot tell you. Me and Aidan were passed out in his car. How many people like knocked on the window? Was like, "Hey, yo, are you guys like I?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're
Like,
chilling."
we're feeling amazing.
We just have slept like 6 hours in the last 4 days.
And then,
Yeah.
and then what did we do? We gave Frankie the keys, and we drove home 24 hours back to Durango, Colorado.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We
That
got
was
like what Sunday evening?
That was Sunday evening at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yup.
What a
And
weekend.
then went to school.
Went to class on
Actually-
Monday, baby.
Well, no, that was Saturday or Sunday morning, 2 a.m.
No, Monday morning, 2 a.m.
No, Sunday, because we got
Well,
back
it's
on-
technically Monday.
No, it wasn't because no,
No,
listen.
no, he's
Oh, you're right. It was
Yeah,
Sunday.
right.
2 a.m. I'm
no, dude. I
absolutely
remember
incorrect.
seeing you guys on
Incorrect.
Sunday.
correct,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And that
We got to shower.
That's
We
20
also didn't
minutes of-
shower in the hotel because I think
I
there
don't blame
were,
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure roaches would have came out of the shower thing,
Yeah.
the shower head.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
water,
That's
just
not
straight
like, That's
roaches.
not like what to. You shouldn't do. You shouldn't be showering in a room
Yeah.
like that.
The
yeah.
moral of all of this: get out and go travel. How much did you spend?
I think everyone on that trip spent about $150 to $180
$130 to $180.
for combined. That's with gas, hotel,
Durango to
food.
Nashville to New Orleans back.
That's
On
what.
Mardi Gras weekend.
That was also
How many-
that was also before gas went up to.
No,
$5
it was
a gallon.
like it was like
It was
380.
like 380.
Yeah, that's still a bit better than
I mean,
$450.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
$70 a person for
Combined,
gas
yeah.
to drive.
Yeah.
How long was that?
We did 3,000 miles.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not.
crazy.
That's insanity right there.
Or actually, no, we did 3,400 miles.
Yeah, exactly. Even crazier.
Yeah,
That being
crazy.
that being said, go out there, go travel for cheap, go with friends. You won't regret it at all.
Like, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The fact that we drove across the entire country in 5 days, saw amazing
Saw
stuff,
everything.
experienced some insane things that just like completely shifted our perspective on life.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
For $150 a person.
Yeah, that's pretty
It
incredible.
was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah,
purely
traveling
incredible.
just
Next
like for
year
cheap.
you're going.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the way to
Next
do
year
it.
You're going too, Kai.
Hell yeah.
Traveling for cheap is like just like the coolest thing ever.
I did 14,000 miles on a budget of $2,000 summer 2021.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna do Europe next year on a budget of $1,000 for 3 months.
We're thinking
I'm
about
probably do it like 4K.
Valid.
Golf Galaxy Nashville. I love you. 3213 baby. I love y'all so much.
Facts.
So much love. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, dude, like traveling on a budget is just like one of the coolest things you can
Yeah.
do. Just like you figure out ways to do like the same stuff without spending any money.
Like
You,
people, I've come across people who are like they don't want to travel because they think it's too expensive, and I'm
Yeah.
like, if
Literally
you have a
just,
will,
like-
there's a way to do it.
Yeah,
Correct.
just carpooling for gas, like literally sleeping in a tent or sleeping in your car.
it's
Yeah.
fine.
Like it
Also,
literally
when there's
doesn't
more
matter.
people there, it's more enjoyable too.
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
It's being homeless with your boys.
Yeah,
Nothing
facts.
better.
I mean, like, and honestly, like, sleeping is like the part you care the least
who
about.
needs to
Yeah.
sleep anyway?
I mean,
what
and
I'm
like
saying.
the little bit that you do sleep, just like it doesn't even matter.
It
Like
doesn't.
the point is not to be sleeping. The point, like, it's having a good sleep. The point is like to see like the coolest shit you've ever seen in your life.
Exactly.
That's the thing about traveling cheap. Is it changes your perspective. It changes your life.
Yeah.
I will never regret anything that I've ever done travel wise. It's made me a better person.
No, definitely not.
Even the parts that maybe you regret, you don't regret because you experienced them. Like
Yeah,
you just
absolutely.
learned so much. I think I've learned
Yeah.
more. I probably learned more from the New Orleans trip than I have
The
from
entire
going to
semester of
class
college, yeah.
for 6 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you learn so much more from just experiencing things rather than just sitting in a lecture hall.
That's-
you know?
Exactly.
I'm a
the-
huge
so-
believer in experience
is-
over objects.
This
Correct,
is
yeah.
this is our us telling you drop out of school, go.
no,
just
no,
get a
you can be in
car.
school at the same time.
You
but,
can.
like,
Yeah, no,
travel.
We do it.
I have
We do
a,
it
I have a
with
3.4
ease.
GPA. Look at
Miss
that.
some, you can
Well,
miss
not
some
right now.
classes now.
yeah,
and
no,
then.
no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, dude. Like I went to Salt Lake City. I went to Salt Flats as well. You went to Salt Flats as well.
Salt Lake City, great city.
Literally amazing place. I did a 3-4 day road trip
Correct.
with my girlfriend last weekend. Just
On no breaks too.
on no, what is that? Oh no. The breaks happened right when we got back.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Toyota RAV4, great vehicle.
Ravi,
2007 Ravi Toyota
Yeah.
RAV4. Have I talked about her blowing up on the podcast or no?
I don't think so.
No,
I
we're
think-
good. We won't
We won't
go
talk
into
about that right
So-
now. That's a long
yeah,
story.
no. But so me and my girlfriend, we were planning on just driving back to. Well, like I was in Denver for spring break. We were planning on just driving back to Durango on Saturday,
Yeah.
and we were like, well,
Fuck
why don't
it,
we just
dude.
go to Utah? And we're like, bet. We left Friday at like noon, drove 9.5 hours to Utah, to the Salt Flats in Utah. Got there at like 9:30, almost 10 at night. Set up a tent. Woke up at 5 in the morning, and then watch the sunset over the salt flats.
Unbelievable
sunrise.
sunrise pics.
Oh,
Ernie
yeah,
takes
dude.
pics on Instagram.
Ernie
Go
takes _ pics.
Plug,
Check it
plug,
out,
plug.
yeah.
Actually,
It'll be
good-
in
good-
the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube.
I know it sounds corny, but like, 'cause everyone has a photography account, go follow Ernie's. Like, it's
No,
actually
it's like
actually
gas,
in
bro.
like insane.
Well, actually, no. Those Salt Lake pics are
That's so
not on my Instagram.
But still, you'll get
no,
to see
they're
his
on
work,
my personal Instagram account.
which is also in the description of this video, so check it out.
Facts, check it out. Also,
Salt
go
Lake.
check out this video if you're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude. And like, then we went to Salt Lake City the next day. Incredible city. Took a shit in the Capitol building in
Facts.
Utah.
Literally,
Let's fucking go.
And
Yeah.
if you've
Mitt
watched the
Romney.
long haul videos, you get that reference.
Yeah, so that reference, we went to Wyoming and bought fireworks a while ago and took a shit in the Wyoming State Capitol building, and then made a TikTok about taking a shit in every
Had to
single state
review the
Capitol building.
bathrooms.
See,
Although I didn't finish the video, so we might have to go do that
this
again.
is
at
what
some
life
point.
is about.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go shit in the Capitol
Yeah,
building
that's what
of
I'm saying,
Wyoming?
dude.
Like,
And Utah.
Why
go
wouldn't you want to
for
do
it.
that?
Yeah, it's-
Exactly.
It's like public property. You just walk in and drop one. You know.
Exactly.
Dude.
Go see stuff. Go do
What's your
stuff.
taxes go for?
Also,
Facts.
Capitol building bathrooms are insanely nice.
Unbelievable.
For no
nice.
reason.
Yeah. They're like
Interesting.
incredible. Probably some of the best bathrooms I've ever been in.
dude,
You put me on.
Mitt
Yeah.
Romney in his Mormon underwear probably blow up those bathrooms.
Probably every time. dude.
Swear, dude.
Yeah.
Salt Lake's
it's-
an awesome place, though.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Did you see it like right by the Capitol building? There's like the Mormon church, but it's
I
like a
did.
skyscraper.
I did.
It's insane.
My buddy
Those-
lives right by the Capitol
Really?
building.
That's
dude.
so weird.
Evan Van Tassel, if you're watching this video, I love you very much. Ryan Casey, Sam,
Shout out.
I love y'all. Shout out Salt Lake City,
Shout out all the
dude.
boys in Salt
Literally,
Lake
dude.
City.
Shout out all
No,
the dudes
dude,
out
just
there.
Shout out jazz fans. Just
It's
kidding. No.
No, no, screw those people.
No heart emoji.
No, dude, like, but Salt Lake City was just like so cool. Like, what it was like one of the coolest parts about it is just the like diversity that there's there, like of the like architecture and just like I mean it's not very diverse as like
A bunch of
race wise,
influence.
but
Yeah.
yeah, because
It's
but,
Salt Lake City,
but like it's like there was those like super old like churches and like castle style buildings that were just like awesome to look at, and then there was also like super like modern Mormon church skyscrapers.
So I don't know if y'all know about the history of like Salt Lake City in Utah, but it's basically it was essentially founded on Mormonism. Like
Yeah.
the entirety of Utah is founded on Mormonism.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I mean it's the background is like kind of messed up, but
Dude, fuck Warren Jeffs. Fuck Warren Jeffs. Please continue.
screw most of the Mormons, but pardon me. Anyways,
Except for Mitt Romney.
anyways,
Shout out, Ms.
Romney.
Romney.
it led to the Mormons essentially controlling the entire state.
Yeah, straight up.
And because of that, Salt Lake City is super unique.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other city like SLC because no Mormons don't run any cities besides SLC.
Yeah, like it's like one of the cleanest cities. It is the cleanest
It
city
is the-
probably
it
in
is-
the country.
They have a table tennis gym.
Yeah.
Nowhere else has a table tennis gym
Yeah.
in this entire country.
Yeah, it's like an
Actually?
insane place.
No.
I didn't know
I
that.
bet there's
Tom and
Probably a few.
SLCTT, I love you very much.
No,
Shout out
but
to the
I
tip.
was like I talked to my dad after I got back from Salt Lake City, and I was like, dude, I like literally would live in Salt Lake City. That's like an incredible place.
It
But
is.
like he was talking to me about how like because of the Mormonism and how big of a thing it is, it's like kind of hard to like be a part of that culture.
As an individual, you have no power in Salt
Yeah.
Lake City if you're not
if
Mormon.
you're not Mormon, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not.
That's the problem.
I don't want to say I'm anti-religion, but I do not agree with giving 10% of your income to the Mormon Church.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
broke enough as it is.
Yeah,
Dude,
seriously.
make chickens and cores, dude.
Yeah,
I
That's
don't
where
know.
that 10% is
Well,
going to.
Yeah.
You gotta be 21 to drink Coors, but
You
it's nice
do.
to look at.
You do.
In
Yeah,
Europe, in
correct.
Europe,
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, we
well,
go to
yeah.
Europe.
or
Facts.
Canada.
Actually, Canada. My dad lives in Canada, so
Oh, we should
I can
road
speak
trip.
on
We
this.
should road trip to
Who
Canada.
wants to
we
go to
can.
Banff?
Yo.
Banff.
I don't know what that means.
shout out
We-
Moab, Utah, by the way.
No,
Aiden,
yeah,
Aiden, dude,
actually.
you know where Banff is, right?
I do know where
Do you wanna go to
is.
Banff?
At some point. I think that when we're 22. Because I want to
Dude,
go.
you're 22 right now.
I am. When I think we should go. Listen, hear me out. I'm gonna road trip next summer. You're gonna road trip next summer.
Yes.
Backpack
Yeah,
and whatnot. Backpack, fly fish. Mountaineer. And then that next summer go to Europe, and then after that go to Canada.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it a lot. I mess with the things that I've seen and heard about Banff a lot. I actually have. I was there when I was a baby. I don't remember it, but I would totally be down to go back, especially not in the winter.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's-
never go to Canada in the
no.
winter. There's
I mean,
no
I'm
reason.
from Minnesota, and it's basically the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
not playing around with 30 below air temps.
Facts.
Yeah,
Feels-
nah.
Wind chill at -50. Like
Yeah, definitely
not a
not.
good
like,
time.
But however, Canadian summers.
Whew.
Oh my god,
Dude.
Minnesota summers. If you own a lake house in Minnesota,
Bro,
the
Boundary
summers-
Waters.
Yep,
Dude,
literally.
Sick.
W. Moab, Utah. Shout out Zosha Quinn. Goated person. Goated thing. Dude, this has been a great little sesh. Thank you for
Podcast
having us
sesh?
back on.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
dude. Moab
This is dope.
Moab is such a cool place.
Well, I
need to
think
go
we
back to
we have a lot more stuff to talk about in the future, don't we, Ernie?
Yeah, dude.
do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys can definitely come on again at some point.
Okay, awesome.
I think we'll be seeing more of you
I
guys.
Yeah,
really
definitely.
appreciate,
We appreciate
y'all having us.
No,
Yeah,
seriously.
it's been a
thank you.
pleasure.
Absolutely. It's been a great episode to have you
This
guys
is
on.
this is
Yeah.
this has been
awesome.
a blast. Yeah.
But yeah, next week we'll have Nate Leary and Kai Kidd on the podcast.
There's another
Okay.
Kai, guys.
Let me tell y'all, one of the most iconic duos that I've met that goes
Yeah,
to this
absolutely.
school. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
They-
It's gonna be an insane episode. We're
they're-
gonna talk about.
Their sense of humor is super unique, but they are
Absolutely.
hilarious. Oh
We're
my goodness.
probably gonna talk about basketball and rap music a lot,
We'll
They're
see it.
literally just
Yeah.
talking about rap
skiing.
music the
Yeah.
entire time.
Well,
and skiing. Yeah,
Kyle will talk about rap music. Nate will talk about Jack Johnson and Vermont and the potential of a wife and kids.
And maybe marijuana.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
we're not old enough to talk about that.
Correct.
We're almost talk about it, just not to consume it.
Follow the law.
Follow
Exactly.
Long Haul Podcast.
Follow
more
Long
importantly.
Haul podcast. But this has been another incredible episode. If you guys did not listen or watch the episode from last week, these guys were on it last week as well.
So if you liked listening to
It was a
them,
great
check
episode.
that out.
We talked about a bunch of awesome stuff.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't even remember. It's been
It's been
it
too
was
long.
a week ago.
Will Smith, bro. Will Smith, Chris
Oh
Rock.
yeah, we
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
Back when that was a thing.
Yeah, dude.
Just kidding.
Well, yeah, thank you all for having us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for coming on.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely see you guys at another point in time in the future.
Yeah.
Looking
awesome.
forward
Dope.
to it.
But yeah,
It's a blast.
thank you, listeners, for listening to this episode. Make sure you check out all the other episodes in season 2 and check out all the episodes in season 1. Again, we apologize for the massive break we took.
Yeah.
I know you guys were missing us.
Unforeseen circumstances, guys.
But we'll be posting podcasts every week, every Thursday for probably until July, maybe through July.
Probably roughly through that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how many we get. We'll get around 20 episodes, just as we did last season. Make sure you guys go check out Long Haul Kitchen, coming out first Monday of
You
every
get to
month.
see your boy cook, man. It's super good. We have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Short videos, too.
Yeah, and go check out all the other videos that we have on our channel. Subscribe, all that stuff. Follow the podcast. Listener support. Sponsor us if you're a company.
If you like listening to us, you should support us a little bit.
Oh,
but it's okay.
absolutely.
Follow all the boys' IG
Oh, yeah.
immediately.
They'll be in the description of this video.
Yeah, we'll link Aidan and Evan's Instagrams.
Highly recommend
and
checking them out, guys.
whatever else.
If y'all
Twitter
if
and
y'all
all.
like basketball, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, so I'll link both of your Twitters and Instagrams in the description below. Make sure you guys check those out.
Awesome.
Blow them up.
Sweet,
Get them
well,
famous.
Please.
So,
Man,
yeah.
it's
Ruined my life.
been a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll catch
Been an
y'all. We'll
absolute
catch y'all
blast.
listeners.
Yeah, see you
Get on
guys
later date.
and see you guys next week on the Long Haul Podcast, season 2, episode 6.
Peace out.
Peace.
Peace out.